Hello and welcome to my channel, Infinite Intuition. If you've been here before, you'll see that this is a different setup. This is just like a previous video that I had just probably posted before this one, where I just kind of want to be cozy and do some readings. I'm literally filming one right after the other, simply because I just don't have a lot of time. It's the holidays. I also have a ton of dental appointments coming up that I wasn't planning on. But yeah, I have to do those, as well as my husband. He's got a few appointments as well. So it's just a very busy time. And also, I just really want to try and fit in as much as I can. So I actually wanted to sit here and talk about with Pluto changing position from Capricorn into Aquarius. Not sure if you have heard about that at all, but I just wanted to read about Pluto entering Aquarius because this is actually a time that I've been waiting for. I've been hearing this for weeks and I'm just like, this sounds so amazing, and I just can't wait for this energy to come in for all of us. So I just wanted to read what Pluto entering Aquarius means. And this is actually a post that I found in a group on Facebook that I am a part of. So it says, on November 19th, 2024 at 3:30 p.m., Pluto re-enters Aquarius, where it will remain until March 8th, 2043, marking a profound and permanent shift that will shape our lives over the next 2 decades. As one of the slowest moving planets, Pluto's transits have the most significant and lasting impact on our personal and collective evolution. From this point forward, our reality will evolve at a much faster pace, urging us to expand our energetic and emotional capacity to adapt to the changes ahead. Pluto, the planet of transformation, is here to guide us toward profound soul evolution, aligning us with the agreements our soul made for this era of growth. Okay, I just thought that was so beautiful. I love that so much for us. We definitely need this new energy coming in. And as I was shuffling my cards to kind of get them prepared for a different reading than what I had just previously done, I kept that intention in mind of what can we expect from this new era, this era of growth. Obviously, I just read about some things, but maybe the cards can give us a little bit more depth. And this card popped out, and it is renewal. Okay, a sense of renewal, and I just got chills when this card popped out. I'm kind of getting chills again. It's such a beautiful card to have pop out for this energy, for us, this transformative energy. And I do definitely get a endings and beginnings kind of vibe from this card. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more depth. Okay, I felt like those wanted to pop out right away, as well as this, and this. Okay, right away, strong energy. Okay, we've got 7 of Wands, Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, we have the Magician, ooh, Fortune Fairy, and I believe this would be the Wheel of Fortune card in this deck. We also have the Hermit. Okay. Okay, very interesting. I kind of feel like it's definitely very passionate energy coming through in this new era. I feel like overall there would be a sense of working within our inner self, healing, finding our innocence again. Innocence came through in the last reading that I did. The Magician card always speaks to me as like a master card, like a master of their craft. So I'm kind of getting, with how passionate the wand energy is, becoming a master overall, people becoming a master of, I'm also getting like their passionate emotions, like when we're going inward here. Figuring out ourselves more as a whole. Listening to our passions more, listening to our heart more. I love the vibe of the Six of Wands energy. Of like coming out of a dark time and really finding our power again and like crafting what we want into reality. A time of good fortune. It doesn't have to just be financially. Just overall a very fun vibe. I love the smiling child in this Page of Wands. But we definitely have work to be put in. This is where we're going to start. Looking at these outer cards here. This is where we're going to start. We gotta work within. And over time, we're going to find the good. Let's see what else we get. This card, actually, the top card wanted to pop out. Source. An inner source. These two popped up for the last reading. We've got relationship and reincarnation. I kind of feel like a relationship with community. This kind of looks like a tree to me, and I'm kind of thinking like ancestral vibes. Wow. Too bad they didn't come up on camera, but I just had a ton of cards flew out. Okay, this came up in the last reading as well. We have air, communication, and mental well-being. Transient. We also have concealed. That popped up in the last reading as well. I swear I did shuffle. Okay. Combustion. Separate. see what we can get. One more. Ooh, phenomenon. Kind of felt like I'm hearing two more. Okay. Two on the bottom. We have attachment. We also have cosmos. Okay. With attachment, I'm definitely getting attachment to our ancestral roots. I was also getting attachment like from those who don't necessarily want to move forward with this new energy. They feel attached to the past, which is why I'm looking at this string around this person's torso. They're being held on to the past. They're attached to the past. So that may be some things that we as a whole are going to be having maybe some conflict with. Perhaps this is where that combustion comes from. But for majority of this energy, we are definitely transitioning into this renewal, into this phenomenon, separating from what we're attached to, separating from this anger. I kind of feel like with concealed here, it looks like ice to me, and we got literally ice and fire. Perhaps melting away what's concealed. I've also, over the years, have noticed more and more people getting into their spiritual practice. Like, I have never heard about so many tarot readers or so many people being open to this kind of stuff. And correct me if I'm wrong, but at least to me, I see Aquarius as a kind of energy, or the zodiac out of all the signs, who is the most in tune with their divination. They're also an air sign, so no surprise that that came out. But I brought up divination and spiritual work because seeing cosmos and also phenomenon, even transient, makes me think of connecting to a higher source. Also being more open to like connecting with our ancestors. Connecting with past lives. I just feel like over time, this new era, yes, we've got a lot of work to do, but we're going to be becoming so much more in tune with our higher self as a whole. I love this source card because I really do feel like we're connecting to our main source, to like our main power, if that makes sense. There may be anger from people. There may be some troubling times, but I do think this is the journey that we will be going on to feel connected as a whole, connected as a community, connected to the earth. In my last reading, I did say that this card here made me feel like, even though this isn't how our continents are shaped on our earth, but like this made me think of the earth, you know, maybe concealing away this maybe cold-heartedness that we may be seeing around the world from like people in charge, and just coming together around the world. This is going to be a very powerful era, and so many people I've seen in, you know, like communities on Facebook with these groups that I've joined, like the one that I read that post from, are just so excited for this new era to come in, this new energy to come in, and I really do feel like it is much needed. Looking at this phenomenon card again. The lines in here kind of made me think of a maze, and that, you know, that kind of goes along with the possible troubling times that there may be in the future. You know, the work that we'll be putting in. I just love this image because she is looking up to the heavens, so to speak. And that's kind of what I'm getting from here too, this phenomenon. Like maybe this is us here on the solid earth. And then here's the higher self. The higher self, the higher being. Yeah. We're definitely going to be in a transitioning period. And I do think it's going to be for the best of all of us, for the best of our world as a whole. Okay. So I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.